Match 42 underway for real this time after that brief hiccup, and it's 29:07, the Lions getting the on board for blue. 2 gears coming on board for red, but we've got 1 robot on each alliance not moving in the autonomous period. The Squirrels, 29:30 for blue, they're up and running, but 58:03, they're not even standing at their controls. Looks like they're gonna sit this one out. And Apex is gonna have to count on their alliance partners to do the work for the Red Alliance here. Might be 2-on-2 though now, as the Gearhead Pirates are motionless at the base of their airship. And we've got 1 dead robot on each side. We'll have to find out what the scoop is about that. Meanwhile, there's still a match to play, and 110-70 is the score. Red Alliance in the lead thanks to that second rotor spinning. 29:07, the Lions coming back to the blue airship with a gear. They've dropped that off, and their pilot pulling it up. You got a lot of orange on board that blue airship, as the Lions and the Squirrels both wearing that bright color.
You know, it's unfortunate to see 2 robots down, 1 on each side, but at least it's a balanced match, Brett.
Yeah, the 2-on-2 definitely changes the dynamics here. We're going to look back at the red airship where we see the Sonic Squirrels and Tread in a pushing match. Those are 2 of our event host teams. We've got 3 hosts in this match, 3 of our most gracious teams out here, and Tread able to drop off that gear and move on. Now the Squirrels are motionless, and it may be all up to the Lions to do the work for blue if we can't change this and still a minute to play. Whidbey Island Wildcats and Tread trading places. 29:80 headed back towards the airship. 32:19 picking up a gear. Now Tread heads back, and they're dropping off gear. It's going to be probably a lower scoring match with so few robots in play. And now the Red Alliance has their third rotor spinning. Looks like they don't think they can get it to 4. And the Wildcat's going to take a shot at the boiler. They've got fuel and trying to line up. Ropes have been dropped. The blue pilot's a little lethargic as they go through it, knowing that unfortunately they've only got 1 robot who can climb. Lions playing for pride, and they are ready for flight. Outstanding work for 29:07. Tread is up in the air for red. The Whidbey Island Wildcats there as well. And with everybody else motionless, we'll just count down the last 3 seconds of this match. Brian, while our referees are sorting out those final scores, we saw 3 robots drop down at various points in that match. Really unfortunate. Give us some insight into what goes on there when a robot loses that connectivity in the middle of a match like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that can happen, right? So we have our field crew, we've got our FTAs here. They're definitely going to start looking to make sure that's not a field issue. We had Apex down, we had the Gearhead down, we also ended up having the Sonic Squirrels go down there at the end. So for a while, it was a tied-up game, 2-2, as far as robots on the field. It ended up going down to a Red Alliance 1 robot advantage, but with all of this confusion on the field, I don't know if that's going to give them the win or not.
Yeah, we do have scores confirmed by our referees and our scorekeeper. Let's put that up on the big board here.
Let's take a look.
You'll see the airships take off, fly through the clouds, and the Red Alliance does cross the finish line first. 250 to 160, one of our lower scoring matches, of course, but when half the robots aren't playing the game, it's tough.
Absolutely. So these teams are going to definitely take these bots back. They're going to go straight back into their pits. Our FTAs are going to work here on the field to see if it was a field issue, and definitely going to be something that our teams are going to try to go through. It's time to troubleshoot is really what it is. A lot of times in my experience, Brett, it's something really